Next, we will see an interesting feature called drill through. Followed by that, we will take a look at cross report drill through. See, in Power BI, so far we explored various features, and we have seen how those features helped to enhance the reporting experience. For example, the drill down functionality, right? So drill down, drill up functionality. If the user finds something anomaly, they can drill down and find out, why something is wrong. With the help of the drill down functionality, they can go one step further, and then they can continue their data discovery. And also we explored slicers and cascading slicers, right? These are the features will definitely enhance the the report users experience. And drill through, when it comes to drill through, we have something called drill through. It allows the users to navigate to different report pages within a report. See, there are some use cases. A single report will have multiple pages in it. Okay, let's say you have captured all the high level KPIs and data related, or the charts, right, which are very specific to summary information. It shows only the summary, so diary. And if you want to see the detailed itemized transaction across the location by customer, right, so in that kind of situations, it is not advisable to keep both summary as well as the detailed information in a single page. Show the detail, transaction level detail, you can show it in a separate page. The summary information, you show it in the separate page. Let's say this is my executive page, executive report page, and what I do is I just go and create another page. So here, how do I create drill through? So I just give some meaningful name to this page. Or I say executive dashboard, something like that. And then I created this another page. The idea here is, when I select any specific value here or in any of the visuals, it should take me to the detail page wherein it should show the detailed or transaction level data relevant to the item that I selected in this page. That is called drill through. For example, if I say something, so this is my executive dashboard, right? So this is my if I enable drill through here, what will happen is, so I'm going to create a new page 3. So whatever the value that I selected, for example, I selected dry fruits here. If I click on it, so it should apply this filter, right? So here, if I select dry fruits, that means I'm filtering only dry fruits. This dry fruits category should pass to this detail page, and then it should show the transaction level detail for dry fruits, in which city, how much we sold dry fruits, right, and what price we sold it. All those details you should be able to see it in the next page. The detailed information you can see it in the next page. So I create a dedicated page for the drill through. You can find in order to enable drill through, so what you need to create a detail page, you need to create a dedicated page. Just beneath this visualizations, you can find something called drill through. Okay, and under drill through, you can find cross report, keep all filters, and you will find something like add drill through fields here. At this moment, I am not going to make any changes here. I simply go and select category column from category dimension. I just drag and drop it here. Okay, so and if you scroll down here, you can see all these categories are visible here. Okay, all the 5 categories are visible here. And if you go to the executive page and if you select any specific category, that specific category will get, that specific category, right, will get sent to this, or that specific filtering will get passed to this page, and then the relevant report will get displayed. For the detailed report will get displayed. For example, I am going to select the matrix visual. Here I am going to specify category Okay, so now the category got selected. We wanted to know the product name, so in which product and which location, detailed information. We wanted to see the sales by category, by product, by location, split up. And columns, since we have a less number of category, I just put it here. And product name, probably I will put it in rows. And again, customer name, which customer purchased what product, and location. If you want location, you can add one more thing here. And the next one is the quantity values, how much quantity they purchased and what is the sales amount. You can see it here. So everything is fine. So you can see the detailed information here, right? So up on the left here, right, so you can find this back button enabled. The moment when you drag and drop any column under this drill through, so this one will get enabled. That means this page got enabled drill through. Okay. So and other pages, right, the whichever pages that you use the category related visual, the drill through will get enabled. For example, if I go here, if I hover the cursor, if I hover the mouse here, you can see the right click to drill through got enabled. Okay, when I select, for example, personal care, right click on it. When you right click on it, this is called your context menu. In the contextual menu, you can see the drill through. Page 3. Page 3 we created the drill through, right? If I click on it, this personal care category will get passed to the page 3. And if you see here, the category is personal care, and personal care, which customers purchase products under personal care. And you can also display the product name here. I selected product name here, customer name, category. Okay, so you need to drill down, right, since this has drill down enabled, right, matrix, or you can use table, simple table. So you can find out the item wise transactions. So 4,391. Okay. So with this you understood what is the drill through. So drill through allows the users to navigate to different pages within a report. For example, you have another page. So there also you can have some more detail. Let's say I'm going to, in this page, I'm going to create another drill through for location. I just drag and drop the location here, and I have another visual in this page. This is specific to my location. So here what I do is I just go and say the location. So in this case we are specific about location, right? So location and sales amount, each location, what is the, yeah, sales by location. So now this page is dedicated to the location related visuals. If I go to the executive page, in this page, if you, where is the, this is my location, okay, and when I hover the cursor here, all cities are there here. When I just hover the cursor here, I think it takes a lot of time. Drill through enabled. So when I look here, in this case I selected Hyderabad. When I send it to page 4, see, it shows correctly page 4 because we have dedicated page 4 for location related filtering. Hyderabad related total sales it shows, okay, and here legend, location name, and probably you can combine the category also here. Right, of this it shows the breakup for the categories. Instead of having two pages, you can have it in single page also. So let's say in the page 3, you can have the location also. Okay, you can, for example, if I go here, page 3, here already I dedicated the page 3 for category. You can also include other columns also here. For example, in this case, I am going to drag and drop location name here. Yes, location also is available here. I can simply copy and paste it here. When you do drill through, it will ask you want to drill through to page 3 or page 4. And here, if I go here, so location, we have two pages are the page 3 and page 4, isn't it? If I select page 3, Hyderabad, city will get passed to the page number 3. This is my detail page, and it will show the Hyderabad related sales. Okay, along with that, you can see the category wise sales also. And if you see here, if you hover the cursor here, 4091, and this is for your category related detailed transaction. So detailed transaction for category, since we already passed, we selected the dairy product, right? So the dairy category, so dairy category related products already displayed item wise, it displays. And since now we did the drill through for the location, right, it shows the location related detail also here, right? So it shows the Hyderabad related sales and of the total sales, right? So what is the Hyderabad sales, something like that, you can see it here. So this is not a total sales, this is a dairy product. Now the question is, if I wanted to see both dairy and Hyderabad sales, right? In Hyderabad, what is the dairy sales? Don't display everything here, only the Hyderabad sales, Hyderabad dairy sales, right? So how do I see that? For example, you can select, you can apply the filter using the slicer also. Okay, so what you need to remember is here, when you need to create a dedicated page for drill through. In the drill through page, whichever column that you want to pass from your main page to the detail page, you need to drag and drop it here, right? So, and when you do the drill through by selecting a specific value in the executive, right, in the main page, that specific value, in our case, the dairy product got sent as an argument, right, and applied the filter, and it shows only the dairy product related data here, right? And see the filter, right, based on the filter context. In this case, we did not, we just filtered based on a dairy category, based on Hyderabad city. In addition, if you want to select these two, right, if you select, for example, if I select, I select Hyderabad, and if I select the dairy product, right, so in that case, right, if you wanted to see the detail in Hyderabad, right, so here you don't see, so you can see, one second, let me just filter it, Hyderabad dairy, it and as per the cross filtering, it has to show only the dairy product. One second, let me just select dairy here. You will have only, let's say, dairy and dry fruits. I selected only these two, right? If I want to understand, of these two selected, if I want to understand what is the sales split by dairy, page 3, if I click on it, it filtered only the Hyderabad, right? So Hyderabad and dairy. So of this, it shows only the the dairy category here, right? So location in the right, so here it shows the detail information, right? 4091. 40, was that the sales for Hyderabad for dairy? Yes. If you over the cursor here, but here it shows, yeah, 4001, right? This is what we are seeing. Here itself we can see it, but when you, but overall total we can see it. For Hyderabad, what is the total sales? And 6,251. And here, if you go here, since we applied the cross filter, you can see the 4091 here. Only for this one it shows, right? In dairy product in Hyderabad, how much we sold. Only that one it shows. But here you can get the transaction level detail. You can just play around with this, okay? So this is what called as drill through. So using drill through, we can enable the users to navigate to different report pages within a report. There is another requirement called cross report drill through. If I make any selection here, right? If I make any selection, for example, when I right click and if I select something, let's drive the dairy product, I selected it, and if I do drill through, it should pass the dairy category to different report instead of passing the dairy category to within other pages within a report. Pass this to different report. How do I do that? So what I do is I just clone this one. I just copy paste to another one. In order to pass or enable drill through between reports or across reports, right? What you need to do is, the first step is you need to go to File, there is something called option here. In the options, you need to set it. See, in the options and settings, you will find something called report settings. In the report settings, you need to specify the drill through. You need to enable that there. Report settings, you will find something called not here, and you will find this one, report settings, cross report drill through. I am going to select this one. So this is called cross report. There are two types of drill through. The first one is what I have shown it, right? If you want to navigate to multiple pages within a report, that is the standard drill through. And we have another type of drill through called cross report. Okay, the first step is you need to go to file and option settings, you need to enable cross report. Yes, we did it. The second step is we need to enable this on. You need to enable this on. Okay, and then you save it. I'm going to create another file. I call this a child. This is a parent and child, because we cannot test it in our local desktop. Okay, we need to publish it to cloud. In the cloud only we can test it. We need to publish two files, two report files there. So I call this as child. Let's I just use some cross report demo, something like that. Okay, demo drill through cross report. I just go and publish this one. So if I go here, we have something called I just go and select this folder. This is this workspace I created on the Power BI Cloud Service. It's a folder, that's all. Okay. Okay, got it. The next one is the other one. So where is the other one? Yeah, okay, I just renamed it, right? I did not rename it. 1 second. Yeah, I just copied it. I just anyway. See, you need to in the cross report, right? So the drill through page, you need to enable cross report and keep all filters on. Okay, this is the one is mandatory. So here you need to do it. And here, okay, I did not. I just remove this one. Need all the pages, right? Sorry, this is my main page, and the other one, yeah, this one is getting open now. The other one is my, this child drill through cross report. In the cross report, I don't need all these pages. I can remove it. I don't need this. I don't need this. This page we are going to dedicate it for drill through as well as cross report. You need to enable it here. Important. See, remember this file. Okay, that's all. We are done. I just go and save it. And the next one is, so here we don't have to do anything. I just simply publish it. Once again, let me find. So I just use the third one. Okay, demo dev3 sandbox. Yes, it got published successfully. So I don't need this any longer. I just close this one. And I just add and publish this one also one more time. Okay, before that, what I do is I just clear all these things. Okay, and the filters, right? So whatever I applied it, I just clear it. Yes, the category, if you see here, all the, no, it is not doing it. Let me better So all the categories are visible, right? So all these, there is no filtering here. And location name also, it's been always good, right? Select all, okay, or unselect everything, it should display. And then I just go and publish it now. Dev3 sandbox. This is my child, that is my parent. So when I do drill through in the parent, it should go and apply the filter in this report. Success. I just go to my I just go to the workspaces. In the workspaces, we publish those two reports under Dev3 sandbox. And this is my two times, this is two files are there. So the report file and the data file, and for this and even for this, two files should be there. Good. So now I just go and open the main file. According to us, this is the main executive dashboard kind of thing, and this one I will open it somewhere else. Two different tabs, and we will go and check the child report, the cross report drill through. According to us, this is the child and this is the parent. All the records got displayed now, okay, in the child and in the main page. Let's go here and see. So here what I do is I just unselect, I just select Bangalore. It shows all the categories, and I just want to select personal care and a dairy, okay, and these two. And when I right click on it, can I see drill through? It is not possible, right? Why? You cannot select more than one item, remember that. Okay, I just, let me do one thing. I just keep the cursor on top of dairy. Look here, only one item only. You need to look here, page 3, it shows page 3 only, right? So it is not showing. Okay, in the page 3, at least let us see, in the page 3 it shows the relevant products for this one, but it is not showing for the other day also the same issue happened. It should show page 3 here, right? So it is not, it should show this file name itself. Let me just go here. The option settings, I just go and specify, sorry, not here, the report settings. Okay, cross report drill through, allow visual report to drill through visuals. Here I made it, and in the parent file, ideally we should have done it in the parent one. So no, it's not this one, and I just open it. It goes to page 3, right? So in page 3 it is showing only the dairy product, okay. And if I go to the executive dashboard here, ideally it should show the drill through for that one also, and page 3 here it should display the second one also. Let us go and check for the city here. I just drill through and look here, page 3, page 4. Yeah, here we have created two different pages. It is showing it for this, and unfortunately it is not showing the other report, maybe because of the page, right? It got confused. Ideally it should show the file name here. Let me just refresh it. Sometime it will take some I need to click on this one, not this one. This is to refresh the visuals, and if I right click on it, no luck, something went wrong. Yeah, page 3, page 4 here it shows, but it is not showing this one. And the last try, okay, let's go and publish it. I tested it also last time, and somewhere something causes problem. I just go and check it here. Here in 3, okay. Is something strange. The other day also I tested it. It was displaying page 3, page 4. Let me refresh it. Maybe cookies. I just select one second, let me. It is not showing here also. Okay, maybe something wrong. I will check for the cross drill through later. Okay, something wrong with this. Pretty innocent, but this is the procedure. I'm pretty sure I did not miss out anything. And anyhow, I'll just open this one also and refresh it. Last try. Otherwise. It is showing for everything. It is doing the drill through within the report, right? So it passes the category from the executive page to the page 3 correctly. So it is filtering it correctly, but it is not passing to another report. And but the approach, everything is same. I'm not sure why it is, because I tested it also in the last session itself. We had the same issues and tested it. It was Okay, let me just go to the other page, the wherein I tested it. I'll show you the one which I tested it recently. Okay, and day before yesterday also I tested it, and let me just dev order. Yeah, so this is where I tested it. Maybe it will take some time to refresh sometimes, that causes it. So this is my parent, and we have child one. Okay, I just show you the parent one and the child one. This is another report, two different reports. So currently it is showing beverages in the parent one. Let's say if I go and clear it, everything, and for example this is my dry fruits, and this is my, let's say, personal care. I just go and right click on it, drill through. If you see here, detail page and transaction, this is my child one. Look here. So when I select this one, personal care, oh, here also the same problem, right? Okay, here also, oh, child one, yeah. Look here, in child one it shows person. The previous one is this one, and the current one is this one. So look here, from the parent one to this one, it is getting filtered. But in this case, when I selected this one, it went directly there. Yeah, because it was displaying two options here in the contextual menu, whereas here it was not displaying. For example, if I right click on it, you will find the detail page in the same report, and transition is child one, so other one, right? When you click on it, it will display in the same page only. It was working perfectly, and same procedure I followed it. Sometimes I'm going to leave it as it is. Probably, since it is a cloud, it will take some time to refresh it, and let us wait for some time. We'll take a look at it little later. Okay. So this is the drill through, and this is cross report. Yeah, so here if I go to the page dashboard here, so the next one is, we will jump ahead, right? We will move on with understanding the decomposition tree. Okay, I just click on this visual. So first of all, let us understand what is the decomposition tree visual is all about. It is one of the pretty cool features that is available in Power BI, right? Using which we can visualize the data in multiple dimensions. That is one of the key advantages of using the decomposition tree. So using the decomposition tree, we can drill down and analyze the data in hierarchy for a quick analysis. Okay. So what we will do is, in the case of in the case of decomposition tree, there are two fields are available. One is analyze and other one is explain by. In this field, you need to specify the column for which you need to do a breakdown of the tree. Okay. So in this case, I just select the sales amount here. Next, explain by. So here you can add as many dimensions as possible here. So what do you mean by dimension? For example, I just want to drag and drop the location name here, and then the category name here, and then customer name, and then the product name, and then we can use some quarter also here. Okay, I just dragged these fields under explain by. So now what we will do is, This decomposition tree is powered by artificial intelligence. This is one of the salient features of this one. When you click on this plus sign, right on the right side, you will find the plus sign. You can find two bulbs here. Okay, this is for high value and low value. You want to see the high value for the sales amount, right? If you click on this, it will show you. One second, it is loading. The highest value and the lowest value for this one. Okay, the dry fruits, and we have close to 5, right? So highest value in each category. What is the highest value and what is the lowest value, you can find out here, right? So if you want to see the lowest value, probably you can click this cross, so that you can go back to the previous one. And if you see here, if you want to see the, for all the categories, show me the lowest value. Each category, what is the lowest value, right? So you can see the product names. Here I selected the product name, okay, and I just, let me just go ahead and select, yeah, first we will go by category, right? So I just select the category dimension. It is loading here. Within this category, if you want to see the product name, so since category, right, we don't, each category is unique. It shows the summary sales, right? So in that case, let me just click on highest value in the product. Ideally, you should have selected it here. The ice cream, right? The highest value. We made ice cream sales multiple times. We can see the highest sales, right? So the topmost one is the highest. It shows the data in descending order, 3369 and something like that. And when you select this one, right? So location name. So in which location we sold ice cream at the highest, in which location we made more sales for this one, right? And if you select the specific one, for example, if I select only this one, right, the rest of them will get dimmed, only this one it will show. So for the dairy product, out of this total sales amount, this is the total dairy product. Of this is the sales contribution by ice cream. And the ice cream, this is the topmost sales, right? Of, see, 4 transactions happen. Of the 4 transactions, this is topmost one. And here the city wise we are seeing it, right? In city wise, for example, in Hyderabad city, what is the sales, right? So what is the sales in Hyderabad, Bangalore, Pune, what is the sales, we can see it here. And if you want to see, this is quarter wise, right? Yeah, quarter 2, quarter 4, quarter 1, 3. Since I have selected the highest in the quarter of all the 4 quarter, in which quarter we made more sales. And in Hyderabad, what is the sales for that specific quarter, right? It gives the breakup for all these things, 1700 and 2000, 3000 and 400, something like that, right? So this one gives the breakup for this one. So second quarter we made more sales, but in Hyderabad we made this much. Even for this it gives the breakup. This is a very nice feature. So you can see the customer name also. If you want to see the customer name, you can see it here. Right, you can see it this way. It's a so in the hierarchy level you can see it's okay. And also you have something called lock here, and I just, if you select here, you can see lock here, right? So using which we can lock this one. So when you click on it, it will get locked. When you lock it, the end user, right, when you share the report with others, they will not be able to remove this one. That is the whole idea of keeping this lock here. So for example, I just want to keep the lock only for the first 2 level. The rest of them, the users can play around with it. Okay, so this is mandatory. The rest of them, they can remove it or they can change the dimensions and whichever dimension. If you want to prefix something like that, you can use lock. And the next one is the limitations. What are the limitations of the decomposition tree? So the maximum you can have only 50 levels. You cannot have more than 50 levels in a decomposition tree. And also it supports maximum 5000 data points at one time in a tree. You cannot have more than 5000 data points, okay? And also it does not support the on-prem analysis services, okay? And report server, a direct query, it is not going to work. So direct query and Azure analysis service and all, it will not work. And we cannot use Q&A feature for this, okay? Maybe in the upcoming releases they might enable or they might remove those kind of limitations by enhancing the functionality of this one. Okay, this is pretty much about a decomposition tree visual, so using which we can visualize the data in multiple dimensions. Okay, the next one is the other interesting visual is key influencers visual.